All right, hey, what's up, guys? I'm with the good friend here, Jackson. It's another Cosmic Family alumni. I think you graduated not a couple earlier this year, or was it last
Yeah, I
year?
think I was the batch before you, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I was
Uh,
October last year was when I started. So I
mm,
think I was the one right before you, but I'm not 100% sure.
yeah,
But yeah, super happy to be here. Big
yeah. No,
10.
thank you for being on here. I can definitely get all the Cosmic Fam and then get to episode 1,000. You're episode 10.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, but I really appreciate you being on here. And then, yeah, the whole point of the podcast is to share your story and let people get to know the real Jackson. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. I
So
put it
just
all on the paper, so.
yeah. Yeah, so just to get started, how did you get into music? Like, what sparked your creativity to get on this journey?
Um, Honestly, that's a really good question. Like, I started actually as a visual artist. Like, that's what I thought I wanted to do. I was like a filmmaker in high school, and I made like a bunch of short videos and like did stuff in school that way. But like, I just kind of lost the spark for it, but I still had that creative energy. And like, from a very early age, I was always listening to dance music. Like, I don't really listen to that much music that isn't dance music. Like, I appreciate all music, but I don't listen to it too much. So I just knew I wanted to be in that world somewhere, and when like the visual arts thing didn't like click, I just downloaded Ableton one time because I had a friend who had it, and yeah, the rest is history, I suppose.
So when did you start getting into making like beats?
Oh man, it was like what, like 2014 maybe 2015, so like almost 10 years ago probably. But like I definitely wasn't taking it professionally to any degree. Like there was a lot of just kind of clicking around for like 3 years while I was like trying to be a more formal student at one point.
Definitely, it's that learning curve in the beginning because open
Oh
up with oh,
man.
it's very intimidating.
Bro, I'm still like, if this is the learning curve, I swear I'm not even on the fucking graph still. Like,
Really?
it
After
really just
11
feels like
years,
one of those
like you
things where
can
you'll learn
like
forever.
you can make a beat you just kind of open it. You know what you're doing already, but producing just takes so much time to pick your sounds, get everything right.
Yeah.
You're overthinking stage and you're listening to like 20 times over stage.
Yep, yep. I like the differentiation between beat making and like producing because I definitely made a lot of beats before I would say I was a producer.
Oh yeah, were you always into like making dance music though? That was like your first thing.
Yeah, I mean, so like I have made other stuff for sure, but like dance music is where I started. Like I started with like just like really trash house beats, just literally like boom clap, and I was like, yo, this is sick as fuck. But then I met some friends who were more into like rap, and I did some production for them in college, and like that's how I got like really serious about it, is because they had some friends who were like a little deeper into the scene, and I was like, oh, this is actually really cool. Like I'll make some beats for you, and he loved them, and we ended up making a few tracks and yeah, so I have made like some stuff that's other than dance music, but like my heart's definitely in dance music, and like I didn't even really publish those under my name. They're under like a side alter
Yeah,
ego name, so you can't find them unless you dig really hard.
they're hidden. You gotta search for them.
Yeah, yeah, you can find them, but you gotta try.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? Like I remember like the first beats I would make, they're just I thought they were so good, but they were so bad.
Yep, yep. I
Like,
swear I have that experience like every day. Still, I'll make something and then the next morning be like,
yeah, you know what? I've already making beats for like 4 or 5 years. I still get that feeling of like the imposter syndrome. I was just
a
talking about
hundred
it
percent.
yesterday with my couple friends, and I was like, "Do you guys still get imposter syndrome?" They're like, "Every day." Do you feel this? Do you ever get that?
Oh my god, yeah, like straight up I think it's like probably like the biggest hurdle that I've ever had to address is like that feeling that I'm not good enough or that I won't be good enough. And like I think I don't remember who it was exactly. I think it was like a Jaws interview if I'm not mistaken, a long time ago. I read some clip from him where he was like, "Yeah, I was getting accepted to big labels like Monster Cat, etc., and I still like didn't know that I was good enough." And like I think you just sometimes need some level of like external validation because like it's all in your head, right? And it's all
Oh,
music, so like
it's
it's art, it's
100% in
subjective.
your head, man.
So like at the end of the day, some people like it, some people hate it, and you might just make something that you don't love.
Yeah, but it's so hard to make like creating music and like putting it out there for everyone else to either they like it or they
Yeah,
don't. It's
yeah,
like, oh
it's
man,
rough.
what if they don't like it? But what if they do? Like you got to put
The thing
yourself
is, when you
out there.
publish it, like it's there forever, forever and ever. Like it's kind of annoying. Like it's difficult to remove it once it's published if you're going like not SoundCloud upload. So it's like you gotta be careful with that. I learned that lesson early on, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the internet's forever.
Yeah.
Even when
Digital
posting on
footprint.
social media, like unless you delete it, but someone could just like screen record it or something.
I know. Yeah, it's like anything you put up really has like a lot of pressure around it as an artist, just because it's like you want to have that perfect version. But like, I truly have come to believe that like perfect does not exist when it comes to art. Like, I think it can't be perfect and be art. Honestly, I think it's contradictory.
Yeah, you know how they say music's never finished, it's abandoned. Have you heard that before?
Mm. That's a new one for me actually, but it clicks though.
Because you know, like any like, I'm pretty sure your old tracks that you have, you can go back to them and be like, oh man, I could have done this better. I could have mixed it a little bit
Yeah,
better. I could have added
yeah.
something better. But in the end,
You gotta let go at some
you
point, or
gotta
you're never
let
gonna move
go.
forward.
You
Hmm.
gotta let go.
Cosmic actually
Otherwise,
really helped me with that one. I was like, it took my perfectionism from like a 10 to like an 8.5.
oh man, yeah. For me, I would throw like sixes out there just because I thought it was finished. Now I'm like the other way around, trying to. I gotta perfect a little bit better. You can always
Oh,
work on
really?
it like a
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
more days or a couple more hours, before you post it. Because before I'd be
Gotcha.
like, that sounds good enough, and I put it out there. I'm like, oh man, why did I do that?
Oh, that's hilarious. I had like the exact opposite experience. Like I would like sit on a beat for like 3 weeks and be like, surely it's done. It's definitely done. It's definitely done. And then like randomly one day I would listen to it and be like, actually the snare. And then I would like change it and then just go on that cycle for another 3 weeks. And it led to me only releasing like once a year. And then I was just like, what am I doing, bro? Like, am I a musician when I'm not releasing music? Like,
Yeah, you got to be super consistent in releasing music, social media, man. How do you feel like?
hmm.
I know the social media game is everyone's struggle,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I love your TikToks. I know the TikToks and Instagrams are a little bit different. Your
Oh shit.
TikToks are hilarious, bro.
Don't tell them about the shit post, dude.
Hey, man, you gotta
TikTok
take.
is like my therapy haven, whereas like Instagram is like more like the button down. But like, man, I'll put anything on TikTok. I swear. I'll just record something and post it immediately.
Yeah, I
I'll
feel
never
like
do that on Instagram though.
because the demographic or the people are different from TikTok compared to Instagram, and it's
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah,
man,
definitely.
I've seen some ridiculous stuff, and
Yeah, completely agree. And like
just
also like
makes
how
me
I
not do
personally
anything.
use it.
Like, just post whatever. Like, who cares? Instagram's a little bit different. You can't post like too much. Like, create. I mean, you
Definitely.
can. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do
You can do it.
anything.
Don't let anyone tell you
Realistically,
you
but
can't do
like
anything, especially on social media.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah. From my perspective too, it's like how I use Instagram versus TikTok is like so different as well. So I really try to think about that like when I'm like about to post something. It's like, is this really like Instagram worthy or is this really like TikTok worthy? Because I feel like Instagram is like achievements and kind of more like wins and like accomplishments, whereas like TikTok is like I'll just like post a picture of
yeah,
like
it's
a
just
cat
like,
doing
oh,
something funny or like if I'm watching it, there's no specific thing. Like I just want to like giggle. But on
yeah, it's
Instagram, it's
like
like, oh, my friends, and like I like seeing their progress, and you know, it's very different, really.
I'm eating a pizza. Go check out my beat, and they'll be like, I like pizza. I
Dude, the
like his
Polly
music.
Eats.
There's
One day, I'm guest starring on the Polly Eats one day. I'm
hey,
telling
one
you,
day,
brother.
for the people who know, this is our first interaction talking to each other. Like, because we're in a
Yes,
cosmic
yeah,
community, so
exactly.
like like you're getting to know him, I'm getting to know him, he's getting to know me at the
Yeah,
same time. But
same
yeah,
first time face to
definitely,
face is actually trippy.
yeah. The Poly Eats and like all my contents, like it makes it open to collab. Because if I've ever, because I know you're in the Bay Area, right?
Yep, exactly.
You're
Yeah.
from LA. Like I like some people. They're like, yo, like let's collab on a Poly Eats episode. Let's go out to eat, and then film it, do some voiceovers, whatever, and then just post it. I was like, yeah, perfect.
Absolutely. Yeah. If I'm ever in LA, you know, that's the first thing I'm gonna contact. First person I'm gonna contact. I mean.
If I'm ever in the Bay Area, dude, like definitely collab on
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah. Let me know if you're ever up. We
music
can
or
hit some
like
stuff for sure. I know some good eat spots down there as well.
yeah. Let's talk about social media. Like, how do you kind of use it in your own way to like what's your strategy with it?
Yeah, it's a huge question. Like, I think I want to. I don't want to say this. This is a first draft thought, okay? Like, but I think my Instagram strategy is kind of to like not strategize as much as I want to because and like bear with me here, but like the thing that always happened for me is I would overthink my projects, like we were talking about with music as well. Like I'm a big perfectionist, I'm a big overthinker, so I would do the same with my content. And like my like fear of being perceived in a way that I didn't intend to be was like holding me back so hard. So during Cosmic, when they really lit the fire under ass of like post more, like make more, do more, etc., like it really made me reanalyze my strategy, and I realized like, man, I don't really like have a strategy. My strategy is just like put my true being out there in a way that like I find acceptable, I guess. And then like everything started like kind of flowing from there. Like so like interests, you know, music, cooking, like supporting other artists, supporting the scene, like raving. Like I consider part of my brand to be like, oh, music like by a raver, like for a raver is like kind of what I
Mm,
started getting at because like the truth is like I'm like a concert fiend. Like I go to shows all the time and like music festivals and stuff. And a lot of my love for the industry and like wanting to be on the stage is like being in the crowd and like knowing what it feels like to like have a good set and like be at a good set and like transcend, you know, like the stereotypes that you see DJs do a lot and stuff like that. So I guess it started as that and then it just kind of turned into this really long story that I just said, but
yeah,
lots in there, I guess.
I think the biggest thing that you're saying is you're being yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're not putting on a
Genuineness, like
mask.
honest,
You're not
honestly.
being a character. You're like literally just being myself. Like I'm Jackson. Like I love to eat. I'm gonna show you a cooking video.
Yep. That's exactly
I'm
right.
inside of
Yeah.
this festival. Like, dude, I'm just vibing, just having fun. You know what I mean? I think authenticity is everything in social media. Before any like tip or trick or strategy, be authentic first.
Yeah. Completely, yeah. Like I like that that comes through well because like I think that is the truth. Like when I'm on social media, like honestly, the posts where they're like really scripted and like inorganic feeling, like that's like the thing that makes me want to swipe faster than anything. Honestly, so like for myself, it's like I do a lot of things in one take. Like I purposely hold my phone rather than do a tripod because like I want it to be
Yeah.
kind of like vlog vibes. I kind of want it to be me just like being hyped on caffeine, being like da 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 da, like this is how I feel at this moment because like I think really that's what's more magnetic about people than like any, like you said, like tip or trick that they can share or like any flex like that. It's like, nah, I just want you to be like an interesting, like wholesome, like unique individual. And like that's gonna make me care about the stuff you do more than like the stuff you
Mhm.
do itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why I kind of like started this podcast to give up an artist or producer an opportunity to share their story to get to know the person before the music. Because,
Yeah,
dude, anyone can make music, you know? But if I see a post about someone like sharing their story or like sharing something about themselves that interests me, and I may go to their
totally.
profile, I'm like, oh, what do they do? Oh, they're a producer DJ. They make house music. I like house music. Let me go check out his stuff. Oh, his songs are good. I'm gonna follow him. Gonna listen to his music. And if it's
Definitely.
really good, then you share with your friends, word of mouth, stuff like that. So I always say storytelling and sharing your journey is more important than being like my music's out now.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like the classic one is people will post like a show poster or like a flyer and just be like, "Come see me." I'm like this on my feed, and I'm like, I don't even know who you are. Like I don't even know what your face looks like. Like, and you're trying to like sell me something. Like, bro, like I don't know if you were walking down the streets of Manhattan, right, and some dude was like, "Yo, like here's my book." You're gonna be like, like I'll like read it real quick, but it's like I don't like I'm not invested enough yet in you as an artist or a person. And like that sounds shitty to say, but like there's just so much in this world and it's
It's
like
so
you
much.
gotta you gotta stand out from you gotta like stick out from the crowd. Like it
Oh
really is
man, that kind
true.
of makes me think of my friend says this a lot. He said, "In a sea of 1,000 people, what are you gonna do differently to stand out?" You know what
I
I
ask
mean?
myself that all the time. What's
Everyone
your
tries
answer, Polly?
saying, "Listen to my music, listen to my music." What are you gonna do differently? I'll be like, "Come eat with me, then listen to my music."
Yes, exactly, right? And like the thing that's funny though is like stuff like that works even if it's a connection as simple as like every single person eats food, right? So it's like, oh, food or like I said like cooking, like knowing that everyone does it doesn't mean it's not a genuine thing to connect on. So
Yeah,
it's like having any depth beyond just like I'm another producer with a hat and glasses on your TikTok feed, like
yeah,
there has to like there's so many white boy producers, like I have to like be different, you know what I'm saying?
that is true. Yeah, for me, it's the food con that started because I love we all love food. I watch a bunch of cooking stuff. Like there's a bunch of cooking feed on my other page, and I'm just like, how do I implement that into my own music and stuff like that? So I just go out, record something, and put my song on there. They're watching me eat, watching whatever I'm
Yep.
cooking, and listen to my music. And maybe they'll like it, maybe they don't. But at least they're gonna get past 3 seconds. I think the whole social media game now is how do I get someone to watch past 3 seconds? Not even 3 seconds, probably like
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Dude, it's crazy how quick it is. Like if you've ever checked out your insights, like even on like good videos, like successful videos, it's like crazy how few people get to the end. Like basically no one on every single successful post I've ever had. So
Yeah,
it's just how it goes.
in a sea of 1,000 people, what are you gonna do differently? But with
Be
content though, it's like I post every day. You see me posting a lot.
mhm.
Okay, so every I gotta do that like 7 days a week, like 31 days a month. Each post has to like someone past that 2 3 second mark. It's not that
Right.
easy.
No, no, it gets hard. Especially the more consistent you are, like the harder it is, because like those ideas, you're running through them quick, right? So it's like,
So
by
for
the end of the week,
documents
it's
trying
like,
to
oh
get into
shit.
social media content creation, I mean, it's not easy.
No,
Even if for producer DJs, because we're musicians, we want to make music, but obviously we got to play the game to like put ourselves out there. But
right.
like being an actual content creator, bro, I think it's harder than a 9 to 5.
I think like if you're like a true like Bella Hadid
Yeah,
influencer, like oh man,
like those type of.
sounds rough. Honestly, people like always say it's so easy. Same with like Twitch live streamers and stuff. They're like, oh, they like play video games for a living, but it's like that shit is so much harder than like the 9 to 5 that I worked like early on in my career. Like,
You really gotta know how to market yourself, man. You
yeah,
gotta take a marketing course and learn.
100%, 100%. And Cosmic was low key like that for me.
Let's talk about Cosmic since we're both there. Um, what was your process of like? I want to join a program, and Cosmic seriously has been the best. I've researched a lot before I joined Cosmic, and I was like, greatest decision I've ever made.
Me
Like
as well, yeah,
community is
honestly, same. It's
awesome.
like it's truly the gift that keeps on giving too. Like if anyone watching this, if you're on the fence, like do that shit. Do that shit. Yo, Justin sponsor me. But yeah. But like
I'll-
yeah, I mean it is really important because like if you don't have like how do I say this? Like you can do things like self-taught for sure, but again, like what I was saying before, that external validation thing, especially for me as a perfectionist, is like having someone to even just like vibe check me or like check my thinking on stuff goes a really long way for like how motivated I can stay. And like beyond just the actual information and like knowledge that I gained, like just having like a community of people, especially people like Taylor who are like killing it and stuff like that, like literally playing like EDC and shit like that, like having them listen to it and like confirm or deny like the things you've been thinking about your own music, like it helps so much. It helps so much.
Yeah. So like what was your reasoning for joining a program? Like were you kind of like stuck at the time or
Yeah, so I think like I was very self-taught the whole time and I'd never really like I never really took it as professional as I could, and I just had some things change around like in my life where I was just kind of like, all right, I need to do this shit, and if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it now.
hmm
So I had been following Cosmic just for like the general tips, but had never really actually considered applying. I also was looking at Icon and like a couple other schools because I actually was in LA for college and like thought about staying there and doing an in-person program. But then ultimately, because of COVID, I ended up moving to NorCal, and that's why I was like, okay, well, like Cosmic is the one because I want to do an online program now. But I guess the long story short is like I was self taught for long and I was doing the same things and nothing was working. So I wanted to switch something up and I had an opportunity to do so. And I had heard really good things, did a lot of research, like you said. And yeah, I just felt like it was time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you took it. I'm glad I took it. I think that my biggest thing of Cosmic is community.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
when I
yeah.
was talking to Justin on the calls, I was like, I just want to be part of the community, and community is everything. What did
Dude,
they say? You
that
can't
deep
do this
down
shit
was part of it
alone.
for me too. Yeah, like the alumni network is a really really good thing to have, especially like if you don't have any other sort of collective. Like I was in a new city, so I didn't have any like big groups supporting me. I had a bunch of friends in LA and stuff, but like having like a community come with the like crash course is such an understated value of it.
And we're everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's nuts.
Wait, did
It's
you go to
crazy.
Miami? You went to Miami Music Week this year, right?
I did. Yeah. It was my first time in Miami.
You know what's crazy? Because the pod before this, I had Joe Moore, DJ Heavy Drizzle.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. I was gonna say I feel like that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I
because he was
hung out with
telling
him
me.
in Miami.
Yeah, he was telling me like, yeah, man, I was a Jackson, and we were just like partying till like like
Yeah,
midnight.
we went to a hood politics show. That was really fun.
Yeah, and then I don't think I told him, but I was like, oh man, I'm having Jackson next on the pod, so it's gonna be kind of funny that he's gonna have him,
Oh, very
and then me.
nice. He actually messaged me recently, sending me something like about my track that I didn't even know, and I was like, yeah, like that's crazy. Like he just like happened to like find it on some list or something. But yeah, we were like in touch a decent amount.
How's because I know I'm trying to go to Miami Music Week hopefully next year. Like, what do you want to share like your experience with it? Because I think a lot of people want to go and they don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, my experience is get ready to like spend a lot of money and not sleep. Realistically, like, but obviously it's super worth it. I think maybe I'm not the best person to answer that question because it was a very much like a last minute thing. I wasn't gonna go because I just like it wasn't lining up and I didn't want to go alone and like didn't know anyone there and I like had just finished Cosmic, but my friend convinced me to go and she was like, "Oh, we'll go to Ultra too." So I didn't go to Winter Music Conference is the reason I'm saying I might not be the person to talk to. But I did talk to a lot of people at the Cosmic Barbecue and like the networking there and like face to face interactions. Like super worth it. Like what I would say is go and don't be like me. Think about it ahead of time a little bit more. Like go to Winter Music Conference, network with people outside of Cosmic or outside of the community that you're going with. Don't let the fear of like going solo hold you back because like the moment I was at that barbecue and I was like anxious leading up to it. I'm kind of like socially anxious sometimes, but I was a little anxious leading up to it. And then like immediately within like 10 seconds, I'm like high-fiving and like hugging people and like, so do not let that like fear of going alone hold you back. Like, cause we're all a family truly. That sounded so cringe to say out loud, but yeah, like we really are truly a family and everyone is so nice. Like every single person I met there was so nice.
That's so true. And then biggest thing I'll say, if you want to go to anything alone, like a rave, a party, or anything, just go alone. I've been learning to go alone,
Do
and
it.
I'm having fun, like just meeting random people. And
100%.
then you
Yeah.
never know who you're gonna meet. And then just obviously you got the like here's my Instagram, trade Instagrams, whatever. And then it's fun, man. I love
Yeah.
going to parties and stuff alone because I don't gotta worry about anyone else.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say it's like freeing actually. Like at first you're kind of like hesitant about it, but then you realize it's actually sick because you can do whatever you want and like whenever you want.
Like I haven't
So
gone to like a rave alone. I mean, I'll go with my friends, and then I'll kind of like do my side quests because we all have different tastes of music. And for me,
yeah.
I always find like new artists that I want to check out live to see what their vibe is like. Live vibe is about. And, everyone wants to go see the Chris Lake Fisher. I'm like,
Oh
ah,
my
I've seen him like
god.
five
Yep.
times already. Let me go. I can hear losing it in the car or something.
Yeah, dude. I feel that so hard. It's like I know
Yeah.
every word of every song. Like I'm good.
And then like even when I look at lineups, I try to look at the bottom up instead of top to bottom. I'm like, let's see who's coming up. Let's see who actually made
Hell
it on
yeah.
the flyer on the big stages or getting on the big stages, which is crazy. So let's kind of talk about your raving experience because you said you started raving and then you're like, I want to start making music, right? And
Yep.
like, when was your first rave and like what is your experience with raving like?
First rave. I mean, that's gonna be like a contentious topic because like people love to be like, it's not a rave unless you're in a bush in New Zealand. Which like I understand
What?
rave history and stuff, and like you have to respect the history. I completely understand that, but I'm gonna use the word rave loosely just in this context.
Yeah.
So like my first like rave, and by that I mean seeing electronic dance music live. Was Governor's Ball in New York City, which is actually a music festival. So it's not ravey literally at all.
Mm.
But Gorgon City was on the lineup, and man, I was gonna do anything to see them. And I was like 13, and it was an all ages festival, and I like convinced my mom to let me like go to New
You
York
went at
City because I had
13?
some friends going. I was like 13, maybe 14. But yeah, I was like young, and that's why I'm saying like it was an all ages festival. It's not really like a rave, so that's why I gave that
I
like pretext.
mean,
Um, but like
rave,
first like
rave.
proper rave was definitely later than that. But I mean like I went to a bunch of shows and music festivals from like 13 on.
But then raves were like they used to be all ages until recent, like not too recently, like maybe like 5 6 years ago. Now they're like, oh man, there's too much shit's going on. 18, and they're like, oh, 18's too young. 21 now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The more like commercialized it got, the more like liability and the more like, red tape.
Like there's so many event like house music and EDM's never gonna die. Whoever said that,
Yeah, like I don't understand, yeah.
like Coachella was like
Did someone say
49%.
that?
No, like Justin posted, he's like, oh, they're saying like EDM or is it like dying? And we're like, dude, Coachella was like 49% like house music,
The
which
biggest genre in the world and it's only getting bigger. In fact, like pop music is just EDM, but we call it pop music
yeah,
now. Like
exactly.
I'll die on that hill. Any like famous song is produced by someone in a box. Like they're not using real instruments. Like
Yeah, no, 100%.
I
And
shouldn't say
then
any famous song, but you know what I
yeah,
mean.
it's just saying there's so many like EDM. I hate saying EDM, but it's just a generalized term of like all dance music. But it's just there's so many events everywhere around the country. Like just the U.S. Like I know there's like every like so much. Europe's a completely different beast.
Yeah,
I can
totally.
imagine like hanging out like I don't know the Netherlands, Berlin, France. I'm pretty sure like it's just they're like raving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell you a story about a rave in France if you want one.
Oh man, please share it, bro.
It was like I'm trying to think. Well, I studied abroad in Paris for what it's worth. I speak French, so like I was like there for 6 months, just as context. And we went to like a boiler room set, but it was like when boiler room was actually a boiler room, and it was like a sweaty like gymnasium, like literally like boxing equipment in the corners, and it was in the Banlieue, which is like basically like the suburbs of Paris, and it was like deep in this like really like seedy neighborhood. It started at like 5 a.m. and went till noon. So like me and like one of my friends from the program were like just literally in like this sketchy area of like outside Paris, like clearly looked out of place. Like any American's already out of place in Paris. So like,
Mm.
but yeah, anyway, it ended up just being like crazy. And it was LSD XOXO, who's like a queer icon. I'm not sure if anyone watching is familiar with them because they kind of don't really like produce as much anymore. But yeah, it was very, very gritty, very, very sweaty, very hot, very much like classic rave. Like it felt good. I needed that at the time.
It's so crazy. You got me when you said it started at 5, went to 12 noon. I was like,
Yeah, right. And it was like literally in a gym. That's the thing that's like crazy to me. It's pitch black, no lasers, no screens, no like like no visuals and shit
like
like that. Like I'm not
no
there to watch a movie, dude. Like I'm there to be in front of a stack of subwoofers in a sketchy neighborhood. I'll tell you what.
so, like no production is literally just like music
Yeah,
and a place in music. You know what I
just
mean?
literally, yeah, a stack of speakers and some dudes or some people. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I hear about the Europe like it's not like here. It's definitely more like very sketchy. Like a small, it could be like a small little like a fucking room, and then there's speakers. They're just playing techno.
Totally.
Like, oh yeah, like we don't go until like 3 a.m. I'm like, that's like when I go to sleep.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it has to be sketchy, right? Because it's like off the map, it's off the grid. It can't have that underground nature if it isn't sketchy.
Yeah,
Like,
if
honestly,
there's a
and that
big
happens in LA too, at like the
yeah, there's a
warehouse
big
parties. I'll
neon
tell you
sign
what.
saying rave here and something.
Yeah, right. I always think that when I'm at EDC, like, it's actually like. It feels really like cringy to be like raver when you're like at EDC with a billboard that says all are welcome here and drinks that are like $30. It's like yeah, like I say rave, but I always have to say how loose I use that word because
Yeah, okay.
people get mad at me, man, because it's like it's just not that serious. I'm using it conversationally, but like
Yeah.
I do understand the truth behind what a real rave is.
So I'm glad we talked about the European scene because that's like a rave, and for us here, like a music festival, it's kind of a rave, but kind of not really.
Yeah, right. It's like
EDC is
ravey, but like
EDC Vegas is just. I think that's my favorite festival. I want to kind of ask you, what's your favorite festival that you have gone to?
oh, ever? Oof. I don't know. Like as far as just like intensity and like holy crap you have to do this once in your life, I would agree like EDC is like a must go festival. If you're like deep in the scene, I can understand it's a lot for people, but that's not my answer for my favorite is going to be Northern Nights in like upstate California because it's so much more intimate, it's really low key, it's so much easier. Like I can drive to it, me and my friends get like an RV and I bring my CDJs and like my subwoofer every year, and it's like proper like festival where you can play music all late at night, and we like have renegades on our campsite, and like we meet the same people because I think it's like an 8,000 person festival. It's all Bay Area people and LA people, so like and beyond, of course. But it's like way more like tight knit of a community. Whereas like EDC, it's like
Bro, I
it
mean,
almost like doesn't even feel like a music festival anymore to some degree. Like it's like more similar to like Miami Music Week to me, honestly.
yeah, well, they feel like EDC, Miami Music Week, people from all over the world actually fly into Vegas or
Yeah,
Miami to go.
for real.
Because like for me, my favorite like festival that I think I've gone to is probably when Dirty Bird Campout used to happen in like
Hey, I went to that. Let's go.
2018, maybe 2019. I think I went like 3 years in a row, and then COVID happened, obviously, and like everything went to.
Right.
But I don't. It's funny. We might have been at the same Dirty Bird Campout back in
No,
those
my first one was the last one that happened, like in 2022 or something like that. But like I've
Oh.
been a Dirty Bird fan forever. It just never lined up.
Yeah, but then it was like the same thing that you're talking about. We would camp, have renegades parties going on till like 5 in the morning, and then
100%.
it's not too big. It's just everyone like, oh, whoever's a Dirty Bird fan or who knows about the camp out, and it's just party all night,
Totally.
dude. And
And
like,
that community is great too because it's like so many weirdos. And I mean that with so much love. Like I'm like a self-proclaimed freak. Like if you're a normal person at the festival, like I'm not going to talk to you. Sorry. Like I want to see all these people like, with like the crazy outfits. Someone gave me actually I have it literally in front of me. I didn't do this on purpose, but someone at Dirty Bird gave me this and he literally was like close your eyes and put this red. He puts this tongue. It's like wet. Like this is like sticky and then he
yeah.
ran away. He was wearing a clown costume. True story.
Wait, what kind of
Swear to
costume?
God. Shout out that guy.
What kind of costume?
A clown costume.
Oh my
He was literally like, "You want to see something crazy?" And he was like, "Close your eyes." Puts this in my hand and just runs away. I was like, "All right."
god. Yeah. So the dirty, like dirty, those Dirty Bird, those small festivals, completely different.
Oh yeah, so much better vibes. Like it's like brings back that actual like rave spirit, like true rave spirit
Yeah.
for
Oh
sure.
man, I don't. I like my first rave was in 2005. So when the scene was like kind of building up, like I don't know if you're. Oh man, I don't know how old you are, but
I know. I was gonna say that too. I was like, bro, I was 7.
you were 7 in
Yeah,
2005.
everyone always thinks I'm older than I am, but I'm only 27 right now.
Oh, but yeah, when you were 7, like that's when I was going to raves for the first time. And the
Hell
scene was
yeah.
completely different. Like EDC in LA, I remember that. Going from EDC in LA when it got kind of crazy, and then going to Vegas, I was like, bro, it's like the production, this
I
everything. It's
know.
like even like nowadays, every festival you go to, just the production value is just like they put in money, and then
Yeah,
it
it's
just gets
next
better
level,
and better.
really. Yeah, I think something that's really interesting about this is going to be a hot take. So tell me if you're prepared for a hot take.
Do it,
Can I
man.
give you a hot take? Okay, so my hot take about music festivals is the more visual production, the worse the crowd vibes are every time. So
Mm,
to me, like I think there's kind of like an epidemic of like LED screen culture at festivals, and like I get it, visuals are sick, lasers are sick. Not trying to say we shouldn't have visuals, but like if you get to the festival and there's like a screen this big, everyone's just like facing forward like zombies, man. And you like if you like interact with someone, they like look at you like you're weird. It's like we're here to dance. Like I'm not like at an IMAX theater. Like what are we doing here? And like I think that really extends to like things like fireworks and like all this visual stimuli that happens at EDC.
mm.
I love it, but like when you go there, you have to be prepared for that because like the crowd intimacy is truly like really, really different. Like it's more like a school dance vibes in the crowd sometimes than it is
All the
like
boys and girls on
actually
the other
like
side.
a community of people dancing like at Dirty Bird or Northern Nights or like smaller festivals.
Yeah, I think the commercialized like just the scene now. Everyone just phone.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and that comes with the visuals too, right? Because I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
in that sweaty gymnasium, no one was taking their phone out to record because you would just have a black screen. Like you literally couldn't see anything.
like talk about that too. Like EDC, like when the fireworks happen, everyone stops,
Yep.
and those fireworks go on for like 10, 15 minutes.
It's crazy. And like I won't lie, I'm doing it too, but like it's just like you have to be aware of like the situation you're going into. And I think the more commercialized festivals, that's why people are getting really like divided in like the real rave, fake rave thing because it's like
Yeah.
they don't want that shit, but also like they want the good sound and they want like the good artists and like unfortunately like in this commercialized industry like we can't really have both anymore, I think.
Yeah, you just gotta like, it's all about balance.
Yeah, right. Just
Like,
don't limit one or the other. And also
yeah,
like just like don't care that much. Like I think that's
yeah.
like the biggest
You know,
takeaway is like
it's not that
stop
serious.
caring. It's never that serious. Yeah, like go there, dance, have fun, leave, like at no one else's expense. It's really that simple.
Yeah, like the phone thing doesn't bother me. Like unless you're trying to record the whole set, like what the fuck, dude? Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I get it. Like you're saying your favorite artist, record that one song that you wanted to hear for like the first drop, and that's it. You don't got to record
Sure.
everything. You're not even gonna watch it again. You know what I mean? I have so many like videos of like raves on my phone. I'm like, I'm never gonna watch it
Dude, I
again.
think that every time, but I record one or two clips for the memes anyway though.
Yeah, but then also like I make content, so I like to use like when I go back on my camera roll, be like, oh, I can use this and like put a caption on it. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah, me
differently
as
because
well.
not everyone is a producer, DJ, or like a content make content. They're literally just like love to consume. So I try to think of it as um if someone else was watching this that doesn't do this, like what would they think? What would they feel?
Right.
I think a lot of people
100%.
like think like that.
Yeah, I think like also I want to like put a little asterisk on like what I'm saying. Like if people want to go and like love that visual experience too, like all the power to you. Like don't let me stop you, but it's just gonna make me not want to go to that event again or like to the main stage. Like for example, like when I'm at a festival, I never ever go to main stage. Like we literally my friend group will avoid main stage even if it's like our favorite artist. We'll like go to the way back and like listen to the back because it's literally like a different world in there. Like I don't want that. I don't want that energy. Like you can have that energy. I'm not telling you you can't enjoy how you want. I'm just telling you I'm not gonna be there with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. That's a different world. Like if I go to like EDC, like I go to the main stage, different vibe. I'm walking past like the drum and bass side. I'm like, oh damn, the vibe is completely different. There's
Totally.
hard style. I mean, there's house. It's
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
different world in each at each different level.
And I'll tell you what, the smaller the stage, the better the vibes. Like again, I'll die on this hill because we went to like the brand new like Afro House stage, me and my friend, because we were like we have to see it before we leave. Best vibes of the weekend, dude. Like best vibes, and I don't even listen to Afro beats at all, really. And like we were just there, just like bouncing around, and people were actually talking, like having conversations, and it was like just so much better, like energy. It's crazy. Like you walk in and you can immediately, it's so palpable.
It's all about the vibes, man.
Yeah,
Because you
truly.
can always like, oh my, go to the main stage, sing Zed for clarity for like the fucking 15th time.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time you hear it, fucking amazing. After like the 10th time, you're just like, oh, he's gonna play it again.
Right, right. And that's the thing too at these commercialized events, like especially like Insomniac is so guilty of this. Like every lineup is starting to look exactly the same to me. Like the more Insomniac events I go, like I just feel like it's so many of the same people over and over. And like you were saying too, like looking at the bottom of the list up is so much more fun. And like there isn't really like that much of a bottom of the list at some of those events. Like some of the like the smaller artists are like big successful DJs that I've seen a bunch of times. So it's
Yeah.
like we're starting to lose space for that. So I've been getting way more into like the DIY kind of culture and like tiny festivals. Like that's more my aim nowadays.
So I know we're talking about raving for a while, but I kind of want to get into just like well, this is the Artist Journey podcast, and we're just kind of talking about the journey is long. Like there's never like you're always learning. No matter what success you have, there's always more to reach. Like how do you feel about like because you guys some label like music sign? How do you feel about the journey of just keep you have to keep going. There's never any end to this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like such an interesting topic to me, honestly. Like, I think it's the classic thing, right? Of like, there's no overnight success. Like, behind every overnight success or like every like Nepo baby, there's like 10 years of like skill development and like all this stuff that builds up to it. So I'll just say, like, I think it's really interesting how in like creative industries, like, there's just so much room for improvement. There's so far you can go. And like, because art is subjective, everyone always feels like there's like ways to improve. Like it's kind of hard to be an artist and like not feel that way. I think personally. So like I saw like an interview where someone was like I mentioned before, right? Like the Jaws interview where it's like, oh, he still has so much more to go. And you talk to people like Cosmic who are like maybe considered ahead of you in their journey, and they feel like they have so much to go. And like I swear, everyone I've ever talked to in the industry just like feels like they have so much room for development. And like I think I'm exactly the same. Like I've had like you mentioned those tracks that I got signed, but it's two signings to me. But I think like there's a big difference in 0 to 2, right? But like maybe if you've had 100, then 100 to 102 isn't that different. So like I don't know. This is kind of rambly, but I'm just trying to crack the fact that like no matter where you are in your journey, there's gonna be more to go, and it's so easy to feel like you're not doing enough. It's so easy to feel like you're not, going far enough. And yeah, I just think you just got to trust yourself, trust the process, and like believe in yourself. Never stop learning. Stay open. Yeah.
To 100%, it's like it takes what you said. It takes 10 years to become an overnight success,
Yeah.
and people don't realize that 10 years, like you're grinding. It's not like you're just like doing nothing.
Right.
You're
Right.
grinding. You're making music, trying to get it signed. You're making social media posts. It's so much
Facts.
work, and then like when people just blow up out of nowhere, like people think like Sabrina Carpenter just blew up out of nowhere. I'm like, dude, she's been like singing since she was a little girl.
Yeah. People say that about Fred again too, and I'm just like, bro,
There's
like
so much hate for Fred
he's
again.
literally been in the industry since he was like 5. Like, what do you mean overnight success?
Yeah, oh man, someone commented that they're like Fred against the Coldplay of the EDM scene. I was like, what?
What?
But yeah, Fred again was producing for a bunch of different artists. Like he was in the artist. He was like making the music for other artists. And
Yeah.
people don't realize the history of what people, the journey of artists, what they have to go through.
Yeah, totally. And like on like from firsthand experience too, like with those tracks, like right after the one dropped on Skink, like I got a DM that was like, or like a few DMs honestly that were like, "What did you do differently? Like how'd you crack the code?" Like kind of thing. Like Cosmic must have really helped. And like in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, Cosmic really helped, but like this track was done like a year ago. Like this track was done well before Cosmic, and like I had so many things leading up to it. Like the reason I even got in contact with Skink was because of a different track in like a year before that even. So it's like even for this one thing that's like a small win in my mind and might be a really big win in other people's minds, like it was literally just like a 3-year process of talking to people and like networking, planting seeds, waiting for them to grow, getting better at music, like building a brand so that like they can actually have an identity to connect the song to. And like all of these things happen so in the background, and a lot of them are like micro moments in your day. So it's so easy, it's so easy as an artist to just be like, I suck, I'm not doing enough, and you need to like build yourself up rather than beat yourself down. um
Oh, that's why
yeah.
you need a community.
Yeah,
Like I said,
always
I
goes
said this
back to
earlier
it.
in the podcast. Like this shit's fucking hard to do it by yourself already. If you have a community, at least you have people to be like, "Yo, like that track was not that bad. Maybe you can adjust this. You know, maybe you can give like
100%.
mix notes and stuff." But if 10 people say it's fucking awesome, it's probably fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
And the truth about like a true community too is like if you have a truly close community, like they'll also tell you when your song sucks. And that's like more important to me, honestly, because I'll
Yeah.
send my track to 10 people and 9 of them will respond, "Yo, this is sick, bro." And it's like, all right, like you like me as a person, like I get it, but like I need that real homie who's gonna be like, low key, like this vocal sample on the bridge is like out of tune and sounds like garbage. You should delete it, or like something like that. It's like
Yeah, that
it's
is
hard to
true.
give feedback that way, but like really, it's more valuable to me personally, and I think probably
You
to
don't
a lot
need
of
like
people.
10 yes men or yes, people.
Yep,
That one person to say like, it kind of it doesn't really sound that good, or give you like just real honest. Oh, that's what you need. You just need freaking real honest people. Like,
yeah.
don't cookie cut this, man. Just tell me if it sucks. I can take it.
Give it to me straight.
Yeah,
And it
right.
goes back to that like genuineness too. Like that's also what draws me to people in the industry nowadays. Is like the more genuine you are, because it's like it's more trust. It's more real. Like they're gonna they're gonna have those hard conversations if needed. So
Yeah, that think that too. Like, what you call it? Just connecting with people. I'm pretty sure you get DMs of like just random people just saying, "Hey, let's collab," and like you're like, "I don't even know you." At least introduce
yeah,
yourself.
yeah, yeah,
Like, hey, I'm Polly. Like, Jackson, nice to meet you. I'm from LA. I make house music. Like, I would really love to connect with you if that's okay. Better than if I just
totally.
message you saying, "Hey, bro, want to collab?" You're gonna probably message the first, respond to the first message I sent, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly right. Yeah, it's
So I
super
kind
true.
of how so the process of the getting your sign. Because I know you said you worked on it for like 3 years. It was just like making connections, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was
Uh,
like 3 years of time. Like, I wouldn't say it was like 3 years of work, but like I was saying, like it was like kind of like micro moments, like micro communications. So like the story is that I met the A&R of Skink through a different track I released that's actually out on a different record label. It's called STFU, like shut the fuck up.
mm,
And so I sent that to them on a website called Label Radar, and they didn't respond for so long. And then they eventually, out of the blue, after the song is already signed to another label, it's already out on Spotify, it's fully released. They responded being like, "Hey, like we'd like to sign this," and I was like dumbfounded, right? Because like they were like my reach label. I sent it to them like fully not expecting them to even respond. Um, and they got back to me, and I was basically just like, "Yo, my fault. It's signed." So being real, being authentic, being like someone else took it, like my fault. Can I send you more stuff? And like treating them like an equal to rather than being like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like can you like da 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 da." Like I think when people are in that position of power, it's like you're only making yourself look smaller if you don't
yeah,
talk to them like they're just on your level. Because like if you want to be on their level, you better act like you're on their level, right? Or they're not going to want you to be
that's
on their level because you're
that's
not
a
there yet.
hundred percent true though. You gotta
And
be
like
on the
just
same
doing
level.
that in itself, like I think it just blasted off the relationship. We had like some email communication, and I sent them a batch of 3 songs that I finished, and they really liked one of them. And it was gonna be like a collab with someone, and then he had something in his life change. I don't know, whatever. And then I followed up with them again and again and again over like probably
Yeah.
8 months, just basically being like, "So you guys want to sign this as a solo one, or like, did you only want it as a collab?" And just like being really like, "I believe in this song.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not willing to change it. I think it's done. If you agree, we can release it. If not, then I'll go to other labels, basically. And like having them already know that like I was able to sign the other one to a different label, like I was able to leverage that. So it's like it's not 3 years of work, but it's 3 years of like micro decision
Yeah,
making
but
that
that's the
really adds up.
but that's the thing people don't see. You know, they say, "Oh, you got
Yeah.
signed. You got
And they're
signed.
like,
Good job,
"Yo,
Jackson."
what new plugin did you use
Yeah,
to
it's
get
like,
your
"Hey, what's
tracks
your
signed to
mastering
Skink?" I'm
page?
like, I made it with Ableton stock plugins and like a Somatics vocal pack. Like, what do you mean? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
It's just like that grind of like just you said 8 months of just like, oh, like did you hear the track yet? Did you listen to the track? Like, what do you want to do with it? And
yeah,
and then you got people got to understand it's balanced too. You don't want to be sending a message every day,
yeah,
once a week, maybe like once a month is cool. Maybe every 2 weeks, like
totally. And just being like super respectful the whole time, like
yeah,
not
be
trying to put pressure on it,
respectful,
not trying to like have entitlement or expectations. Like you can go too far with the being on their level thing because like if you try to be above their level, then you're
then
just
it's
kind
like
of like
yeah,
condescending, and you're also kind of just like acting entitled. So like like you said, the exact word is balance. Yeah.
and then what you call it? Yeah, balance is everything. But it's so hard because like you get so excited. You're like, oh, I'm out this track. You know, they like it. Like, I'm just
I
gonna
know,
DM them
man.
every fucking day. And you know, we're talking about building relationships. You know, you
I
gotta
was
think
so
about
impatient
like
too. Like I
patience.
wanted to
Yeah,
send it to other labels like so bad. Like the whole 3 years, I'm like, I know this is a banger. But I waited. You know, patience is a virtue,
patience is a virtue.
and that shit worked out this time. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, like it's if it worked this time, it should work the next time. You know, you have something going, and you kind of know what you have to do. Cause some people, like a lot of people don't. That's why I like trying to like spit some like share some game or something. Cause a lot of people they don't really know what to do. They're very like stuck. Like you
Yeah,
can't just make music in your bedroom and not do social media. But people hate doing social media. You got to do it.
yeah,
I'm
100%.
sorry to say, you
Yeah,
got to fucking do it. Like if you want to get a
yeah,
label signed, like you got to put send your music out. People don't want to
yeah.
do that either. They
It's
think they're
hard
just
when
gonna
it's
get
such a
magically
freeform
found.
thing.
Like someone's gonna like just I don't know, like find your SoundCloud like oh wow his music's that amazing I'm gonna sign him.
Yeah, right.
Like
Like they're gonna cold call me. Like Skink's gonna be in my DMs. Like, hey, can we sign this like draft you
right,
posted that has 200 views on TikTok? Like,
bro. It's yeah.
no,
So
it's
that's why
really
like
so true. It's really really important to like put yourself out there. Like that was the biggest hurdle for me easily. It was like fear of perception and just like putting myself out there. And you know what? Like getting reps in and doing it makes it so much easier. So
bro.
like if you're scared to post on social media, like you're only gonna be scared the first 10 times, and then after that you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna just like be a dumbass in front of the camera and like see what comes out of it. And like it gets easier and easier and easier. You just
Def-
have to practice just like
def-
anything else.
Definitely gets easier and easier because well after I started producing March 2021 I started posting March 2022 like a year into my journey because I was like I need to put myself out there.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna go to. I mean, I'm not gonna go to Capitol Records and have a sign and play my music. That's not the way we
Right.
do things anymore.
No.
You know, here's my demo tape, passing out CDs. What's even a CD these days? You know?
USBs on the subway?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. USBs cost money. Like that's expensive, man.
Yeah, true, true. You gotta get like the 100 stack of like
Yeah.
compact discs.
So like social media has got me out like to connect with so many people. Not just Cosme. Everyone like prior to Cosme, just I connected with so many people. I met people from all over
Totally.
the world. You got to put yourself out there, and yeah, and social media is the easiest free way to do it. That's a
Yeah.
huge thing. And then
Free is a really good one too, because like if you think about it compared to the past, like we have it so easy. Like I know we've all seen that video, right, where someone's like, "You guys need to stop complaining. Like we have it easy." That doesn't mean it is easy. It means it is so much easier than it could be.
yeah, it's
And I
easier
think
than
that's like a really
before in the
important
sense
thing to
of
remember.
like before, like you literally had to go through a label. You couldn't release music on a DistroKid or whatever. You
Right.
literally had to go to the label, record it there, mix and master with them, and then they'll put it out. And if they don't like it, they'll just shelve you.
Yeah, and it's like, how the hell are they even gonna know your name, like in the first place, let alone hear your music? If
Yeah,
you're some like
and I'm
person
talking
growing up
about
in the
before like
Midwest or something like.
MySpace, like in the like the '90s. You know what I mean? Like there was no social media, there was no YouTube. Internet wasn't. It was like coming up. Then I'm that old. Sorry.
I remember it too. Don't worry, I remember it too.
Yeah, I mean this is like the day and age now. It's a lot of competition. That's the thing. A lot of competition, but it's never been easier to make music, put it out there, share with anybody in the world. Like fucking, here's my link, here's my Dropbox thing. Anyone can
Yeah.
like click and listen to it. So stop complaining, whoever's complaining about.
Yeah, right. Get over it. Open the camera, say something, post it. I don't care if 10 people see it. That's 10 more than would have. So
Exactly. Like, you know, you
don't
see
get
those
lost in the numbers
the
either.
pictures where like, oh, and he got 100 views, and it shows like what a room with 100 people looks like.
Yep.
It's a lot of people, man. And I know we're all trying to reach like that million. You know, we want to get that, you know, the big stage and all that stuff. But it takes small steps to get there.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, you can't just be John Summit overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It took
And the
David
thing
Guetta
that's
25 years to reach this level of success, and he feels like he's from
oh,
like the 80s, like 90s. You know, like consistency's everything.
100%. And like the thing people never think about too, right? Like I don't remember who it was who posted, but anyway, like something that I think about a lot when I'm posting is like you said, right? How many 100 people look like in a room? But what if you can duplicate that ad infinitum? Like what if you can do that as many times you want in a day, every single day? Then it's 100 people. Then it's 200 people for 2 videos, 300 people for 3
Yeah,
videos. Then the next day you do the same thing. That's 600. Like, so it's like, and that's only to say if you're getting 100 views, which like is gonna go up over time because everything
yeah,
snowballs on social media with the algorithm and stuff. So it's like people have to think really outside the numbers on one specific video. Like numbers are important, but like how you look at the numbers is like also part of the data. How you
yeah.
read the graph is important too.
I mean, they have statistics for a reason, right? Like where, like
Yeah.
location, male, female, age, like you know, stuff like that. So you just gotta learn. It's
Yep.
like you said, it's a learning curve. You never stop learning. There's so much to learn. Just keep going. That's like the biggest
Totally.
thing. Uh,
Yeah.
we're kind of towards the end here. I just want to ask you, just like anything you want to like plug in right now. Anything you have either coming up.
Thing I
I
want
know
to
you have
plug.
releases out.
Ooh.
Plug anything in you want to do right now.
I mean, I'll just plug the tracks that I just dropped. I like don't have anything that exciting lined up right now. I'm about to do a pitching round, so stay tuned. But
Yeah.
I think what I'll plug is if you haven't heard Nothing Personal, check it out on Skink Records. If you haven't heard Pick Your Lane, check it out on About Last Night. If you like dirty, grimy, filthy, bouncy, those adjectives are what I'm about. So come give it a listen, see what you like. That's what I'll
And
say.
and then I do this last thing on every podcast is just any advice you want to give to anybody, just and life advice. It could be to a producer, DJ, just anybody.
Okay, yeah, I got a good one. So I posted a TikTok about this recently, but I very, very strongly believe this, right? Talking about oversaturation, it's a good thing that the industry is oversaturated, right? Because that's so much attention on it. That's so many people looking at it. So what I have to say about oversaturation in a sentence is like, if you're worried about how many people are like, wait, sorry, let me start that over. I phrased that poorly. So like my big thing, I've said this in a video before, but like what I really truly believe is that it being oversaturated, like the music industry being oversaturated, really works both ways. Because yes, there are so many people producing music and there are so many people putting themselves out there on social media, but like that oversaturation also means that so many more people than the past are consuming that content, like literally tenfold. It's like the most consumed dance music is the most consumed music. It's the most booked genre in 2025. So it's like that oversaturation, don't let it haunt you, because there's more people on the other side and the viewership side of things as well. And like that's how oversaturation works. It's both sides, supply and demand. There's more supply, but there's also more demand. So don't forget that.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Because I totally agree with you. There's definitely more consumers than creators.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I mean, and then house music,
Like a
EDM
hundredfold.
is definitely is blowing up still. You just got to, like I said earlier, what are you gonna do differently to stand out?
100%. Yeah.
Hey, Jackson, thank you so much for being on this pod. I really had a great time talking to you.
You as well, dude. I hope we
Yeah.
get to meet in person or communicate in this forum again soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll definitely collab on some Polly Eats episode and maybe some music or something.
Yeah.
So I
Hell
really
yeah. We should get
appreciate
like
you
hot
having me on,
pot.
man. Like, I hope you have a great day, bro.
Yeah, you as well, man. And enjoy your weekend. Thanks for having me on the podcast. I really appreciate it. I've been super enjoying the content, so keep it up, dude. You're killing it,
Yeah,
and we shall
you're
talk
killing
soon.
it too, man.
Thank you.
All right, cool.